ready. They're off. Breaking out over a mile and a quarter, the British EBF Novice Stakes. The short price favourite, Noble Horizon, dark blue with a yellow cap, away well and is helping to push the early pace along as they run quite sharply on the descent for the first couple of furlongs. Second favourite, the Grey Sky Advocate, handy, with the white-faced Division Day close to the rail. Leicester Panache, the white sleeves, obliged to race a little wider as they now begin the ascent from the back straight. I'd Go Maniac, pink cap, is held up towards the rear of the field with Warrior King, the white sleeves and cap. So Noble Horizon and Tom Marquand leading them on the climb to Leicester Panache, Division Day, second and third respectively. Sky Advocate restrained in fourth place, racing one off the rail. I'd Go Maniac on his immediate inner, and Warrior King in turn sits on their tails as they now begin the downhill run towards the halfway point. 4 lengths would cover the field, and Tom Marquand being able to set his own fractions here on Noble Horizon. He takes them along at a respectable 31, 32 miles an hour or so as they freewheel at this point. Leicester Panache at the leader's quarters with the white-faced Division Day up the rail. Sky Advocate weighted within fourth, just ahead of I'd Go Maniac, and Warrior King the last on straightening, heading inside the final half mile, clustering against the far side running rail. Noble Horizon leading a well-grouped field. Leicester Panache still just about shading second. Division Day on her immediate inner. Sky Advocate, the grey, is pulled widest of all, and then I'd Go Maniac and Warrior King just chased along very gently at the back of the field as the pace begins to increase now quite markedly, approaching the last quarter mile. Noble Horizon pressing on as Sky Advocate ranges up to have a crack at him. Division Day, then I'd Go Maniac, the pink cap, running on under pressure just outside the furlong. Noble Horizon by over 2 lengths, stretching on here just short of 40 miles an hour. He really is scampering away inside the last half furlong, and he's going to land prohibitive odds here. Noble Horizon has simply too much class for them. Sky Advocate in second. I'd Go Maniac, a promising enough effort in third. Division Day was back in fourth.
I'm joined by Tom Marquand. Certainly straightforward for Noble Horizon, but what I quite liked, you could make the running and he really settled nice in your hands.
Yeah, he did. Look, he's a horse that's got a really nice mind, and look, obviously these sort of smaller fields where you've got to stand out in it, tactics can be a part of it, but when you've got a straightforward one like that, you can, you know, brush him forward, and he was pretty comfortable up there, bouncing along, and yeah, I was impressed with the way he went and put the race to bed. Yeah,
sometimes you have question marks about a horse that's had 4 starts and got beat, but actually, Badoo and Prince was not a disgrace, finishing second to him, and then I Am Said I was rated 96, so actually his form stacked up pretty well.
Yeah, 100%. There was sometimes, you know, not that he's been labelled as anything, but sometimes we prematurely label horses as certain things if they take a few runs to win a race, and you know, in reality it probably just hasn't, you know, probably hasn't quite gone right for him, and he's bumped into one on another day, and yeah, look, that was what you want to see from him, and he proved he doesn't mind winning, so that's a major thing.
Interesting pedigree, because Kingman down won the Irish Oaks 10 today. That turn of foot, I know you went very steady, but he clocked some nice sectionals in the final couple of furlongs.
Yeah, he's really not a slow horse. You know, I think 10's as far as we'll be going with him. If not, you know, you might even possibly have that option of coming back to a stiff mile on the right track.
But there's nice handicaps. Ascot, that kind of track.
Exactly. But look, he's a lovely horse going forward, and look, once you've got the head in front, it's a semi job done, and now hopefully we can go and progress with him.
Fingers crossed, William. We're happy. Well done.
Cheers.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.